When Friedrich Nietzsche declared God is dead, God is taught in his works, particularly in The Gay Science 1882 and Thus Spoke Zarathustra 1883. He was not making a literal theological claim, but rather expressing a profound cultural and philosophical shift. His statement reflected the decline of religious belief in the modern world and its implications for morality, meaning, and human values. Nietzsche observed that with the rise of science, rationalism, and secularism, traditional religious structures, particularly Christianity, in Europe were losing their authority. The idea of a divinely ordered universe, where morality and meaning were derived from God, was fading as people turned to empirical and philosophical inquiry. With the death of God, Nietzsche feared that the moral foundation of Western civilization, which had relied on Christian values, was crumbling. Without an external divine source, concepts of good and evil became subjective, leading to a crisis of meaning nihilism. Nietzsche worried that without belief in God, society would struggle with a void of meaning, falling into nihilism, where nothing is seen as inherently valuable. He saw nihilism as a dangerous state that could lead to despair, decadence, or blind adherence to new ideologies to replace lost religious certainty. Nietzsche's solution was not to return to religion, but to create new values based on human creativity, strength, and self-overcoming. He introduced the idea of the Übermensch Overman, or Superman, a figure who transcends traditional morality and creates meaning through personal strength, artistic expression, and intellectual autonomy. In one of Nietzsche's most famous passages, The Madman, he describes a man running through a marketplace proclaiming, "God is dead. God remains dead, and we have killed him." The full impact of this cultural shift has not yet been felt, and society is unprepared for the existential void it creates. Secular morality. Modern societies have attempted to replace religious morality with human rights, ethics, and philosophical frameworks. Existentialism. Thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus built on Nietzsche's ideas, suggesting that humans must create their own meaning in an indifferent universe. Postmodernism. Some philosophers argue that Nietzsche foreshadowed the fragmentation of absolute truths, leading to a world where multiple perspectives compete rather than one dominant moral order. Nietzsche's proclamation that God is dead was not a celebration, but a recognition of a cultural crisis, a collapse of absolute moral foundations, and the challenge of creating new values. He urged humanity to rise above nihilism and forge a new affirmation of life, embracing creativity, strength, and personal meaning in a world without divine order.